Hi, this is Chuck Fidroeff with the Good Samaritan Mission. This is a Take 5 ministry. That's where you take no more than 5 verses and no more than 5 minutes and explain it so some of those that are in a hurry can get a little bit of the word. Today's going to come from chapter 25 of Proverbs. We're going to do the first 2 through 6 and just kind of go over it, or 2 through 5. It is God's privilege to conceal things and the king's privilege to discover them. What's that mean? God kind of hides stuff. He hid the gospel in for so many years of how it was going to work and what it was going to do. Jesus Christ came and he died, he was buried, he was resurrected on the 3rd day, and now he's ascended with the Father in heaven. The gospel message that was hidden, and it's still hidden from a lot of the hearts of men who choose not to believe in creation. You can look outside, you can see the beautiful wonders out there, the trees, the marvelous everything, but yet it's concealed to those. It's like there's a veil up over their eyes and they don't want to see. They don't want to admit that there's a God in heaven, and it's the king's privilege to discover them. You know, I think we're going to be all kings in the kingdom, so spiritually speaking, this is all going to work out. No one can comprehend the height of heaven nor the depth of earth, or all that goes on in a king's mind. We put people in power, and sometimes it's not understandable what they're doing or why they do what they do. But we, just like we can't comprehend why they do what they do, we got to realize that God has put them in power. No one can comprehend the height of heaven nor the depth of the earth. We don't know how big things really are. To try to look at them, our brains just can't even comprehend that. Remove the impurities from silver, and sterling will be ready for the silversmith. Remove the wicked from the king's court, and his reign will be made secure by justice. Remove the impurities from silver, and the sterling will be ready for the silversmith. So sterling silver is made out from the dross. You know, you take the pot, you heat the silver up to a real high temperature, and then you flick the stuff off the top. That's the dross. And sterling silver is made from that. It's not as like fine as the pure silver. So you remove the impurities, and the sterling will be ready. The stuff that's left over that after you take the dross will be ready for the silversmith. But you know, the stuff that's flicked off, they save that and they make other things too. Not quite as pure as the pure silver. Remove the wicked from the king's court, and his reign will be made secure. When you surround yourself with wicked people, you become a wicked and ruling king. Sometimes we look at our government and we see all the things that are wrong with it. We need to pray for our country to be one nation under God. And sometimes that looks impossible, but with God all things are possible. So this was Proverbs 25. If you'd like to read it, it's 2 through 5. See if you got a different handle. Write it in the comments. This is Chuck Fidroeff with Take 5 Ministries and the Good Samaritan Mission. Have a wonderful day.